And welcome back to part 2 of The World Wakes. This is Zero, of course, and I was so worried that I might run out of time here, but it looks like we have plenty. I think I might want one of these. I don't know, we'll see where I pop up. Ooh, somebody fixed up my... That was nice of them. You know, one thing I didn't check. Oh yeah, it's gone. Okay, the Majorat. I'm pretty sure it's a Majorat. The Majorat who was there before, I didn't check that the first time down. He's gone though. And the person who claimed to be Orlando, I mean, these guys figure he was a Majorat, and they took him out right away. So maybe we can figure out what's going on here. Oh my. Nope, I'm gonna die again. Wow. Oh, I better run. I think those shockwaves got me last time. Alright, let's try and play a bit of keep away here. And I'm gonna get my spell set up. Autocast that, please. Thank you. Okay, so who should we take out first? I've got... Uh-oh. Lag. No, we're okay. I guess it was server-wide lag. Okay, we're in good shape now, I think. I'm already out of food. This would be hard. Come on, die. Alright, we got him. Oh. Keep my distance. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Wow, those guys caught me off guard the first time, didn't they? Alright, sorry guys. Not gonna let that happen. You should not have come here. Wait a minute. So what are you saying? Oh boy. I have lain undisturbed for thousands of years. I have banished gods and raised their followers. Oh boy. What mortal dared to wake me from my sleep? Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. Ooh, what happened? Who dares stand before the mighty Guthix? This guy is saying he's Guthix? What? And now he's a shadowy figure, not shadowed. I am Zero Vector. Please forgive me for waking you. How can I be sure you're Guthix? I, Zero Vector, stand before you. Do your worst. I'm not sure. You question me? Well, that's what I did. Good. You may have an ounce of intelligence. Who are you, Majorat? He just cast off his... Sliske! Oh my gosh! That sneaky... Oh boy. Did his symbols change? They did. Those symbols look different now. What is going on here? Look at his face. Oh man, he looks awesome. Well, we've established I'm not Guthix. Considering those automatons wanted to kill me, he took... Oh gosh, I wonder what he did to the real Orlando. I think we can safely say I'm not Guthixian. I haven't killed you yet, so can we presume I'm not Zamorakian either? What do you think? Well, I know that he's a follower of Zaros, at least kind of. I don't trust this guy an inch, but we'll entertain this conversation for a little while. I don't have time for guessing games. Oh fine, I had hoped you'd be some fun. But you're only human. You can call me Sliske. I know you. It rather spoiled it that they could just sense me. Oh well, just a bit of fun. I don't know about that, Sliske. I hardly see how Orlando's death is funny. Well, we'll get to find out what he did with him. You and I clearly have different tastes in humor. What are you doing here, Sliske? Good question. Oh, so many questions. Who are you? What are you doing? Can't you work things out by yourself? Yes, I think I can. I think he's here to try and... I don't know. I'm not going to spoil it. Let's look at the clues. You've stumbled into some underground chamber, and there's clearly evidence that that these are Guthixian. I agree. You set off a defense system that, for some reason, is still active. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, only you can open the doors. I noticed that, yep, and only I could activate that butterfly as well. I think we can also assume that I have better things to do than pose riddles to you, so this must be important. Actually, that's not true. I am quite enjoying watching you struggle to understand the situation. Actually, as you guys well know, I actually thought this was going to be Sliske, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. But this is still important, I agree. Let's get to the point. Any clue yet? Any inkling? I'll assume not. Let me put you out of your misery. This place is not empty, not in the slightest. Guthix himself is still sleeping deep down beneath these chambers, and you managed to unlock the entrance. How do you know this? When you have lived for thousands of years, Zero Vector, you can pick up bits of knowledge here and there. Those of us who were around to see our gods banished knew Guthix remained somewhere in this earth. It was a question of where. Through the ages, most of us gave up the searching, actively at least. To most, it seemed like such an unattainable goal, and our minds became focused elsewhere. And you know, for the record, I was not even the first person to think that this was Sliske. Other people had talked about it too. So a lot of people had this idea. But it has always remained in the back of our minds, always that spark that Guthix would be revealed, and our gods could return. No one will have forgotten. Allow me to show you. Uh-oh. I hope. Ooh! Oh my gosh, we're in the shadowed regions. Oh no, he just teleported us. Oh, yes! Yes! Guthix warning. A reminder of his edicts. Some people have translated this to read B-E-H A-F-E. Yeah, B-E-H-A-F-E. So kind of like behave, kind of. So that fits. Thousands of years ago, Guthix plunged this sword deep into the land you now know as the wilderness, ending the god wars that had raged for centuries. With that action, he banished the gods from Gielinor and established his edicts, laws to prevent the gods from returning. As long as the edicts stand, the banished gods are restricted even in their influence on this world. On the world, he says. Okay. That sound, it's an alarm I set off in the caverns. Is it coming from the sword? Yes, the sword is transmitting. It has been since you triggered the system in Guthix's chambers. So who is receiving that signal, I wonder? It's communicating with the stone circles across the world. Okay. Stone circles. When they were created, the stone circles were all in Guthixian hands. It would have been very effective. It would have been a very effective defense system. Except, oh gosh, but they're not all in Guthixian hands now. Indeed, if someone, in fact, it seems like it has already been noticed. Quickly, come with me. Ah, Sliske. That's Zimmereagle, trying to scare me with illusions again, Sliske. This guy's huge. For once I am not, Zero Vector. Stay quiet. I have concealed us in the Shadow Realm. We may still be heard. Where is he? Zimmereagle. Oh, he found us. No, he didn't. Oh gosh. The wizards have intriguing news. Well, speak quickly. What is it? Sir, the circle, the stone circle at Varrock. It was glowing. And it let out a sound, a great wailing, as if the stone itself were crying out. What does it mean, sir? Is Zamorak calling us? A wailing. This is beyond you. Begone, and tell no one of this. Oh boy. You know what this means, sire? The alarm of the ancient chamber. Someone has discovered Guthix's refuge. Oh boy. Never in my years did I think it was possible. Shirak Threk instruct the wizards to trace the signal to its source at once, and use any methods in your repertoire you feel necessary to ensure they work quickly. Oh boy. The edicts stop our Lord Zamorak returning. Imagine the glory of destroying Guthix, of breaking the edicts, and bringing Zamorak himself. We must act with all haste. Well, this is getting interesting. As idiotic as Zamorakian followers are, it wouldn't take them long to decipher the origin of the alarm. We had better move on with haste. Okay. Holy. The gods may not be able to interfere with the world while Guthix's edicts are in place, but they can still sense what's happening upon it and communicate with their followers. Beneath us lies the so-called God Wars caverns. Their generals of the gods continue the battle that was started thousands of years ago, oblivious to the passing of time, until now. Oh gosh. I don't think that entrance is big enough for some of those guys. By Saradomin's word, we fly. Guthix, the chaotic, will be destroyed. Oh boy. In the name of honor. For the return of our glorious Saradomin. Okay. I thought Saradomin was benevolent. Wouldn't he be opposed to killing Guthix? Things are not always so black and white, Zero Vector. Saradomin may strive for justice, but that is not always the kindest path. Besides, this is Ziliana, not Saradomin. She is a devoted follower, but her god is not here to stop her doing something he might find unsavory. Now, I've shown you what you're up against, or at least a part of it. We should get back. We don't want the fun starting while you're away. Oh boy. So he just brings us on this world tour and then throws us back here. Oh boy. Alright, well this is getting very interesting. An alarm is going off. The generals and God Wars have become aware that things have changed, and they're coming back to the surface. Holy. All right, guys, so I'm going to stop there for this one. I will see you guys next time. This is getting very exciting.